do I really have to go to India and put myself in these uncomfortable situations to truly understand these habits? Oh, please don't give me 1,000 likes.
Don't give me 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes.
A pile of trash. It was literally a dump.
So good.
It's everyone who openly defecates on its bank.
Is this the India you want to live in?
Hell yeah!
Alright, that's enough of that. So, India. I've spoken so much about Thailand's move into promoting Indian tourism that I've completely neglected talking about India in general. However, I feel that now is the perfect time to talk a little bit about it, considering that I have to go there now. I definitely underestimated how popular the Indian saga would be on my channel, but anyway, here we are. Many people's first introduction to India is this. Some people's first introduction to India is this. Other people's first introduction to India is this. And maybe your first introduction to India is this. Oh, that's nasty. My first introduction to India, however, was when BBC's Top Gear released the India special back in 2011. It was many years ago, and when I did watch it, I only remembered it for the scene where the presenters drove on that dangerous dual carriageway and that India's death toll rate on the roads is really high.
Last year in India, it was 196,000. That's 22 an hour.
I decided to rewatch it. And once I rewatched it, I started to understand all of the references that were being made. Allow me to explain.
This is the best thing I've ever seen fitted to a car in India. Everybody who comes here gets the trots.
Yeah, no, no, it's very good. The thinking is terrific.
I never fully understood this scene and why Jeremy made a toilet on his car, but after being exposed to online clips of this, I now understand this reference. Here's another.
We went to get our tickets. However,
I thought that Top Gear were just over-exaggerating the wait times for comedic effect, but after seeing the ridiculous amount of train stations being constantly overcrowded and Lost with Warren having a raw and dire negative experience himself, I now understand this reference. They both waited hours and they both ended up being told that they were in the wrong queue. Don't you find that completely baffling? You could argue that maybe they were a bit clueless or should have asked for more information before waiting, but I bet you they did, and I bet that they just kept getting given the wrong information. Now, so far, I've been highlighting the negatives about India, and it wouldn't be fair to highlight just this because there are good things to it. Just like in any other country, there are going to be parts where you will find a lot of friendly people. They celebrate some enjoyable festivals such as the Diwali festival. There's probably some amazing scenery and some good food, but I'm not gonna lie, the thought of travelling here scares me to shit. Despite all of the positives, there's still so many reasons why a lot of people skip this destination. One of the biggest reasons is the scamming. Look, you can defend them all you want, and you can roast me all you want, I don't care. You have no idea how many encounters, actually maybe you do have an idea, the number of encounters that me, my friends and my family have had from them is ridiculous. If you look online, you can discover many people catching them out in the act.
I'm adding this to your cash.
No! 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 Do not redeem that! Do not redeem that!
I don't know what scam situations people were put in, but I'm sure many can relate to me. When I go to India, the moment I step off the plane, I'm going to be a scam target. Whether I want to buy food or get a taxi or ask for directions, I'm going to get scammed. Now, obviously, it's not going to be every Indian, I know. I'm just predicting an outcome for myself and anyone else who's thinking of going. Another big reason why India is being crossed off people's bucket lists is the pollution and how there is a risk factor towards your health. Like, look at this clip. There are dust particles everywhere in the air. Dude, this is like next level insane.
These are couples in their 50s who have reached their breaking point with Indian cities. Imagine waking up to clean air instead of smog, congestion or pollution. Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pattaya and Phuket are offering exactly that.
This is interesting to me because she picked the parts of Thailand where it's the most polluted. Central Bangkok is really polluted due to its ongoing traffic problem, and Chiang Mai? I know it's a seasonal thing, but every year Chiang Mai always ranks in the top 10 for provinces reaching hazardous air quality levels due to farmers in northern Thailand, Myanmar and Laos burning crop residues from their corn and rice fields. People go to Vietnam during that period to escape the air quality there. Phuket? I guess the air quality is alright. And Pattaya? Well, that place just stinks. But wow, for someone to say that these places in Thailand is really clean, it just goes to show that India must be really bad. Remember when I spoke about Top Gear's death toll statistics on the road? This is something also to be concerned about. I'm not going to be driving in India, I ain't risking it, but that doesn't mean that the risk of travelling on something else goes down. Frequent accidents still occur on motorbikes, rickshaws and buses.
Bus completely flips over, all the windows shattered, there's dust flying everywhere. I just remember at that moment I thought I was dead. I was checking my heartbeat.
Like everywhere else, this can happen. Okay, maybe the risk is higher in India because of overcrowding or lack of awareness, but it's a risk that has to be taken to gain new experiences. Right, so scamming, hazardous air quality, and an increased risk for road accidents. Those are the main things that I would need to be concerned about, even though I should probably talk about the food poisoning and the fact that I would probably get lost. Regardless, I'm not a travel vlogger. I'm not one of those foreign YouTubers in Thailand who goes and makes a living off traveling everywhere. It's going to be my first time abroad. Thailand doesn't count because I've been coming here since I was 5, and the whole purpose of going to India is to understand why these Indian clubs in Thailand show these questionable characteristics. I'm going to say it as it is. If I see shit on the floor, I'm going to show you that there's shit on the floor. If I see a massive dump of trash, I'm going to show you the massive dump of trash. If I see an incredible mountainous view, I'm going to show you the incredible mountainous view. If I had a pleasant experience with the locals, I'm going to talk about that pleasant experience with the locals. I'm planning to go in 2026, probably just after the high season in Thailand, but until then, I will continue checking out the nightlife in Pattaya as well as the Indian nightclubs, so stay tuned for that.